morning, welcome back to another video on my channel. It is a loud day in my apartment. There's laundry going. Damien's doing something in the kitchen with the water, and it's just a loud day, but we're gonna keep on chugging through this. As you may know, if you watch my videos, there's Damien. Bye. There goes Damien. If you watch my videos, you may know that my goal was to finish a draft of the French Money Pit book by the end of March. Now look, I thought that was gonna happen, and it's very close to the end of March, right? It is the 14th, that means I have 2 weeks left. Now, I've completed Nano before, but even then, that was a month, and I only have 2 weeks, and I only have like 1 chapter done. And I'm just trying to be honest with myself. At this point, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to finish by the end of March. I mean, of course, I'm a little sad that I didn't reach my goal. I'll talk more about that in my goal video. It's gonna be coming out 2 weeks. Cause I'm gonna be talking about next quarter's goals. But back to today, reason for this video, I decided to finish the French Money Pit book, or at least get a majority of it done. I'm going to take place in Camp Nano. I'm gonna do Camp Nano in April. I think what I'm going to do is, for Camp Nano, instead of doing a word count, I'm gonna try and work towards 40 hours of writing in April. I know what you're thinking, like 40 hours is a lot. I do work 40 plus hours every week already, like usually between like 40 to 45 hours a week already. This is going to be a challenge, but I'm trying to get out of this writing slump I've been in for a while now. It's just hard for me to get in the mood, and I love writing, I love my ideas, but for some reason, I think it stems back to my depression. I'm working through things right now, and so I'm gonna try and get myself to jump back on that horse. So to do so, I'm going to try and take writing seriously in April. That means 40 hours of writing. There's Damien again. Hi. There goes Damien again. Yesterday, I got this in the mail. Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody. Everyone on authortube is talking about this right now and how amazing it is, so I wanted to pick up a copy. I like that they give examples in this because they take popular books like I think Harry Potter and they break it down into beat sheets, so that way you can see like, here are the beats. And so I really like that. I'm excited to read this. I have not opened it yet, but my goal is to my goal is to read this and like take notes and stuff in it by the end of March, and hopefully this will help. So thirsty today. Side note tangent, I almost adopted a chinchilla today. I even named her Fat Amy, but Damien wouldn't let me get her because he hates me. That's on my Instagram story. If you don't follow me on Instagram, the link's always in the description below. But alas, Damien said alfalfa's enough. We didn't need Fat Amy, but I love Fat Amy so much and I want to go back and get her. Damien won't let me. A couple of things need to get done for me to take place in Camp NaNoWriMo this year. For one, I already have a Camp NaNoWriMo account because I've done Camp Nano and failed in the past. I was also inspired to do this video by one of CAVANAUGH'S videos. If you don't watch her, I'm gonna link her in the description below. Go watch her videos. I recently got into them and binge watched a bunch. She's so funny and just like adorable. Love the videos. So go watch Kate's videos. But she did a video similar to this. And so that got me inspired to do my own because I need to get my together. I had to create my project. So this is what Kate did, and sorry Kate, I'm stealing your idea exactly, but I love the video. So I'm not stealing it, I'm inspired by you. So title, I'm currently calling it The French Money Pit. I do have a more finalized title. I don't know if it's final, but I have an actual title I want to go with, but I have a code name for this one like I do with all my novels. It's a novel, yes. So let's do hours. And again, you can change your, I know Kate said in her video to like aim low, I think, right? And that you can change your goal later on within the first 2 weeks. So like that way, if you like underestimate what you could do, you could always like push it up. I'm gonna go big or go home and probably fail. The genre is young adult. I kind of wish that I could choose 2 things because it is a young adult, but it's also an LGBT. The main character is gay teen, so that I kind of wish I could choose 2 of these. So maybe NaNoWriMo, that's a thing. Synopsis: boy, France, love baguettes. I actually originally called this Boys and Baguettes, which was also a code name. I don't really have an excerpt, but we're gonna go ahead and just submit it. And there I am holding some books. Here we are, and this is gonna happen soon. All right, so I already have an elevator pitch because that's what Kate did in her video. She wrote an elevator pitch and a synopsis, I believe. I just watched this video. I have a horrible memory. I already did both of those things. I've actually already sent my, I did like a mock query letter for it. Now, this isn't something you have to do once. Well, some agents actually ask you to do it. Rena does not ask me to write a mock query letter for all of my projects. However, I tend to do it just because it helps me. I have realized that when I write this query letter, it's kind of like a synopsis. I don't know. There's something about it that really takes the story that I want to write and concise it down to what it's about at its core. That's why I wrote one for this one. And I sent that over to Rena and she really liked it. She says she's excited to read it. So I really need to get some writing done this month. Basically what my story is about is a boy who reconnects with his estranged father in France and he falls in love-ish. I don't know if it's love. He likes the boy. And he wants to be a baker. That's it. That's the extent of the story that I'm gonna talk about. But So the fun thing about Camp NaNoWRIMO is that you can join cabins. And I actually really like the idea of cabins because I like the forums in NaNoWRIMO in November. However, it can because there's so many people, it can sometimes get a little overwhelming for me. Like a few years ago, I really got into the forums and I talked a lot on them and I really liked it. But for some reason since then, every year when I try to talk in the forums, I feel like so much happens so quickly that what I say is getting drowned out or like lost, and then like it's hard for me to keep up, especially with my busy schedule. The thing I like about cabins in Camp Nano is that you can post like basically a forum just for your cabin. And so that I really like. I like that. I like the being able to be assigned with random people. I actually can't remember how many cabins you can join. I have done random ones in the past with random people, and that was fun. However, this year I've decided I'm gonna create my own private cabin. I am going to have my sister Laura in it and my friend Cassidy, who has been in writing vlogs before on this channel. They are both gonna be in the cabin with me. And so I need to create that cabin now. So I don't want to be included. Surprise me with random cabin mates. I'm looking for campers that match specific criteria. I want to create a private cabin. So name your cabin. We're gonna call it, so I guess I'm the one creating it, KevinTheWriters. Yeah. And so now I have this cabin. So I plan on inviting people. I'm gonna invite my sister Laura, Cassidy, and then here's the fun part. If you are doing Camp NaNoWRIMO this year, I would love for you to be a part of this cabin. Unfortunately, it only allows you to have up to 20 people in a cabin. I don't know if even 20 people of you will want to join. If more do, maybe we can figure out like a Slack or something so we can talk. I am open to having people join. Go ahead, if you want to join, just comment below, say you want to join the cabin and put your Camp Nano name. I believe you have to sign up for Camp Nano separately than you do NaNoWRIMO. That's what's gonna happen now. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite those two, but if you want to join again, comment below, let me know. I'm super stoked for Camp Nano. I love the spirit of NaNoWRIMO, especially on authortube. Like I love seeing all the different people doing it, or all the people talking about it and encouraging others. There's something I really love about authortube and like the community and the support that's behind all of it. And when it comes to NaNoWRIMO, this past year when I was doing Nano and seeing everyone else was doing Nano, it was so fun to just see everyone's word counts go up and stuff. So I'm really excited, super excited for this. I can't wait, I can't wait. So 2 weeks, I got 2 weeks to read this book, make notes. I was gonna get this in ebook form because the ebook is cheaper. However, I am the kind of person that likes to take notes. The paperback isn't even expensive. I think it was like $11 on Amazon. I plan on making notes directly in here, probably with pencil so I can erase it if I want to. I did the same thing with On Writing by Stephen King. I like made notes and then I did like a little post-it, like those little skinny ones, so I could like go back to the passages I liked and stuff like that. I'm very excited to read this book though. I've heard only great things about it. If you aren't planning on taking part in Camp NaNoWRIMO this year, that's totally cool. Maybe comment below why you're not doing it. I am curious. I know some people just don't have the time. I know that's why they do Camp NaNoWRIMO, because not everyone has time in November. It is a very busy time of the year for a lot of people. To be honest, April is not a slow time for me. I'm still gonna be busy at work for probably like the next, probably till like halfway through April. But I'm determined. I am determined to get some of this to finish. I want to get this book done, and I don't know when I want it to get edited by. I don't know, but I want a first draft done hopefully by the end of April. I mean, that's a huge lofty goal for me. I don't know a tentative word count for the book because I don't tend to do tentative word counts. We'll see what happens. We'll talk more about that in my second quarter goal video, which will be going up again, like I said, in a couple weeks. I thought about printing up another one of Natalia Leigh's Preptober workbook. I've already done so much work on it that I already know a lot of the characters and like their motivations and things, so I don't know if I necessarily need to. I might do it again. It really helped me with the witch book, which is still on hold, that I might tentatively go back to it. I don't know. Once this gets out to betas eventually, I really want to work on the middle grade next, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. April's gonna be a really busy time for me. The rest of this month's gonna be a really busy time for me because on top of reading this, I also need to read the next book in the book club I do with my sister on her YouTube channel, which hasn't been announced yet, the book that we're doing. So I need to read that book, read this book, and make notes, get ready for Camp Nano, which really this is all I really have to do because I already have an outline. If you don't know, you can go ahead and click the link up here. And then I also have to finish beta reading Natalia Leigh's Pistol Daisies, and then I have to finish beta reading my friend Brendan's middle grade book and my Asian sibling Allison's vampire book. So I have a lot of reading to do coming up. I just finished A Court of Mist and Fury, by the way, if anyone here's read it. I have a lot of thoughts, so if you've read that, maybe comment below as well, because I have a lot of thoughts about that book. That is all I have to say for this video. I'm scatterbrained a little, but I'm gonna go ahead and start inviting people to this cabin, meaning Laura and Cassidy. I wanna get this video up so that way if anybody else wants to join the cabin, maybe we can start talking about writing stuff like what you guys are writing for NaNoWRIMO. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Laura and Cassidy and I have talked about making a writing group for a very long time. And so this is just kind of like putting a step in the right direction. However, we would love more people to join. I've already talked to both of them. We want as many people that want to join as possible because we just love talking to other writers. It helps all three of us really are the kind of people that benefit from talking to other writers. It really encourages us to like be in this little writing commune. I would love to go on a writing retreat so badly. I would love to go on a writing retreat. And Laura and Cassidy and I have maybe talked about going on one in the next year. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but someday I'd like to go on a writing retreat. However, that is it for this video. If you made it this far, thank you for you made it this far. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button below. If you love the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. And again, if you want to join, just go ahead and comment below and let me know you want to join the cabin. Put your screen name, because I need your Camp Nail screen name to invite you. That is it for this video. Thank you very much everybody for watching, and I will see you next on Tuesday. I have videos planned for like the next 2 months. There's a lot of videos coming, so make sure you subscribe. Bye!